Hi, my name is Lauren Poellnitz. I am a marketing major here at Georgia State University, and I would love to welcome you to my virtual tour on how to use pivot tables. Pivot tables are one of my favorite tools in Excel to use because I love organization. It allows you to reorganize and summarize your information in a separate spreadsheet. Because so much data can be stored in a spreadsheet on Excel, pivot tables are a great way to quickly build a list of all the values in a field in a summarized form. So we're going to be working out of Excel. You're going to want to select the insert ribbon and select the pivot table icon to the left. Make sure all this information is highlighted and correct. Then we are going to press OK. Now we're going to select what we want in our pivot table. So I'm going to go ahead and find retailer country and select that data and drag it into columns. Now we're going to want to scroll down and find product line. Now we're going to go ahead and drag that and put that into rows. Now we're going to scroll down some more and we are going to drag gross margin into the values field. Now it says count as the calculation, but we're going to go ahead and change that. So I'm going to click the eye icon right here that's being circled, and we're going to change that over to the average calculation. I'm going to want my decimals to be two spaces, and that's already selected here, so we're all good to go. And I'm just going to press OK and OK again. And now I'm going to make sure all this information is correct, then I'm going to exit. So pivot tables allow us to do so many things as far as organizing and summarizing, but one of the many functions that it has is being able to filter certain information in and out. So I'm going to go ahead and filter on the columns label. I'm going to remove the select all function, but I'm going to type in Italy, and I'm going to reselect that here. And now I'm going to go ahead and search Spain as the country, and I'm going to reselect that as well so I can show that information. And I'm going to select just exiting, selecting OK, entering whatever your computer allows you to do. So now that I'm looking at my new filtered information, I'm going to go ahead and select the insert ribbon once again, and I'm going to find a graph that I want to place with this information. I'm going to select this clustered bar graph right here, and I'm going to enlarge it so we can see it clearly. This bar graph is going to help us be able to compare Italy and Spain so that we can see clearly the difference in the numbers, which is so helpful since the numbers are so close together. Lastly, I'm just going to make sure that I save this document, and I'm going to save this under my name underscore video project or video data. And I'm also going to change the name of this spreadsheet instead of sheet 1 to be VP, so we can have more organized and not so basic information. So I'm just going to speed up the rest of this clip. So once again, I'm going to show you guys how to make a pivot table, but I'm going to use different countries this time so you can see a variation. I'm going to select all this information in this tab and go ahead and select the insert ribbon and find the pivot table icon. And right here, I'm just going to select all the information that I want in each section. I'm going to find the retailer country and put it into columns. Then I'm going to find product line and put it in the rows once again. And then lastly, I'm going to put gross margin and the values. Right here it says count as the calculation, but ignore that. It's supposed to say average. So make sure you do that. I'm going to click this little arrow next to column labels as a filter, and I'm going to select the select all button, but I am going to clear that and put in Mexico. And then I am going to search the United States and put in that as a filter as well so we can see both of those countries. Then I'm going to go ahead and click out of that. Now we are going to put a bar graph as well. I'm going to use this clustered bar graph like last time. And right here you can see it wasn't working, so I'm just going to make sure that all of the information is correct. and I'm going to go ahead and try again. So insert ribbon, and then I am going to find the bar graph that I want to use for this information. And right here it's working, so I'm just going to go ahead and enlarge it. And then we're done. I'm just going to go ahead and save it.